Hello, Taurus. So, my apologies. I don't know why, but I've been trying to do readings for y'all all week, and oof, baby, the challenges. And your readings have been so good. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I hear a fountain of youth. For some of you, you could work with the youth. Um, okay. For some of you, you could have been protesting. And I hear building a legacy. Like you're working on your foundation. You're trying to build a legacy. Ooh, that's too many cards. Let me see though. Okay. So it says expect powerful changes. You're going through a very, very significant transformation. Your life as you know it today won't even look the same even in 8 months from now. Like nothing will be the same. Like not even your residence for some of you. Like a lot of changes. Even changes in your income. And I hear like you are going to be moving up the ladder very, very fast. Okay? And for some reason, like with this reading, I feel like your relationship is being challenged. So it could be a situation where like your relationship is being tested right now, or you could just be going through a challenging time with love overall. But when it comes to your finances, your money ain't funny. Your money good, baby. Yeah. A fairy climax approaches. So is this going to be a time where things are going to start to take off? Things that you've been working on, you've been trying to I hear manifest. And Spirit is telling you to believe in the impossible. Okay? So I keep hearing it. Like life as you know it today, it won't even be the same. Nowhere near the same this time next year. Even within the next month, you're going to start to see really, really fast changes. Okay. And for some of you, you can be working on a lot of projects because I hear like a group chat or a group text. So when it comes to like company, business, finances, a lot of collaborations. To me, this seems like a businesswoman or a businessman. Yeah. Increase in wealth and more harmony within yourself, which is dope. Because everything begins with you. Like once you begin to change the insides, the outside automatically changes. And then I hear a verbal agreement. For some of you, you're going to finally have a verbal agreement to part ways with someone from your past, or a verbal agreement as far as in if you have a child, you're going to make a verbal agreement on what you will take care of for the child and what your partner. So that's a good thing. Like if you've been having a lot of tension with an ex that you had a child with, and you guys couldn't come to some type of agreement for a long time, you're finally going to come to an agreement. Because you broke up with this person already, and it's just been a lot of tension, a lot of back and forth on who does what does who, and you're finally going to make an agreement. Lots of peace. All right. And if you lost any money, your finances are going to be restored. So this is like a powerful time. And I hear blessings are normally disguised in chaos. So you could have had a very chaotic period in your life, but I hear like the chaos was to foster the changes. So it's very important for you to understand that, because I hear a lack of foresight. Like you don't know what the heck is happening. I hear wedding bells. So for some of you, that's okay. All right. For some of you, you're going to meet a very significant partner who is going to change your life. Um, I hear harmony and peace. Like this connection will bring you lots of harmony, lots of peace. And I hear fast connecting, like an unexpected connection. For some of you, you could already be in this connection. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah, so this shows making a sacrifice. What are you sacrificing? These nails. Oh, a moment of truth. That's what I'm talking about. Moment of truth. There's some truth being shed on your life through an epiphany. Like it could have been through meditation. For some of you, I don't know. I see a TV. Like you could have been watching a movie, and with the movie, they could have said something in the movie, and it gave you like an aha moment, like an epiphany. It could have been an answer to something that you've been pondering in your head, and it just brought everything into full perspective for you. It could even have been a conversation. Because I hear dwelling, like somebody you were with could have been dwelling on the past. Okay. Yeah. So it could be some truth within yourself. This could have been like an epiphany about yourself, like being set in your ways, or addictions. Or it could even be in regards to someone else. Like maybe you had an epiphany about someone else. Or you could have received a phone call and found out information about someone. Yeah. This is about like a passionate new beginning in love. Like you received some truth about it. To me, this could even be like you could have been trying to build on a brand new foundation in love, right? So you found somebody, you connected with someone, and things could have fell through, and you were wondering like why, like what happened with us, and you found out like the addictions that this person was struggling with, and why this connection could have been. Nope, they said to take one more. Yeah, the Two of Cups with love, you found out some truth. To me, I just think that you found out someone in this connection that you connected to, they were truly struggling. Like they had some deep-rooted fears. This person is very ambitious, but there were some deep-rooted fears that was keeping them from building with you in this connection, and you found out. And to me, this even like leaves me with the impression that things yeah, this is conflict and defeat in the past. So in the past, you were conflicted and defeated. I feel like there was something about this partner. You couldn't put your hands on it for the life of you. You knew something was wrong, but you just did not know what. Conflicted and defeated about why somebody wasn't investing in this relationship. Why weren't they nurturing the relationship and investing into it the way that they should? And it left you conflicted and defeated. And this shows like a person coming back around to you, you know? So it's almost like it was a struggle to get this relationship off the ground. You guys would try to work out your differences. You would come back to each other. You would try again, but then everything would just fall to shit. And you finally came to the realization of what was causing the discord. See, somebody will passionately rush into your life. I knew it. And you honestly, those two readings that I tried to, like I attempted to, one didn't have any sound. This is exactly what it was. Like it was exposing what this person was going through, like their own internal struggle. It had nothing to do with you. But of course, when you're trying to build a relationship with someone and they are not fully invested, you're automatically going to assume, well, what is it with me? But what they were going through had nothing to do with you. Like they had their own challenges that they were dealing with from their past. And it had to do with vulnerability, like afraid of being abandoned. Like someone suffered tremendously from abandonment wounds. And even though they loved you, or even though they seen the potential in this relationship, it's like they couldn't fully devote to you because of the fact that they had some deep rooted fears. And that's what was effing up the connection. So this was in the past. They would come in with all this passion, be all passionate, lovey-dovey to you, and then phew, fly right back out. And you like, what in the magic tricks is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of magic trick? What type of shit? Don't be coming in and loving me and then just be leaving me. Like, what's up with that? So it was basically, I hear flaws. Like, you learned their flaws. All right. So that was in the past. So let's see now. Yeah. Currently, it's like patience and planning. So you're trying to be patient. Yeah. You're being patient with love. You're being patient with love. And I feel like for you, you could be juggling. And what you, let me find out, because sometimes I be talking too soon. You're in love with somebody. This person is in love with you. It's more than obvious. And honestly, the reading that I did that had no sound, it was about that. It was like you guys were a true pair. I seen the king and queen. And it's like you guys were a match made in heaven, but for some reason there was some type of imbalance, and it had to do with the lack of vulnerability. Like somebody was, and I hear indecision. There was indecision and there was a lack of vulnerability. Okay. This is 2 cards of love. So there's no denying that, which is good. There's no denying about the love. I feel for you, you're juggling as far as, put this back. Are their wounds too big for me? You know what I'm trying to say? Seriously, because when you take on a partner, you're not just taking them. You're taking their past. You're taking their family. You're taking, if they have kids, you're taking that too. You're taking everything, right? That's what unconditional love is all about. And for some of you, okay, for some of you, this person is very passionate about you. What they're going, like for some of you, they could be connected to someone that they have divorced from, and they can be battling this person. They could have been going back and forth in court, or they could have been going back and forth as far as like money matters. Somebody is struggling with an ex, an entitlement, what they should get, what the other one should get. Like somebody is still going through something. If not, they had a very effed up breakup. And because of the breakup, they're afraid to invest in this connection because they're afraid of failing. They're afraid of things not working out. So it gives you some pushback. You can feel their struggle. You can feel it. I hear fears, worries, doubts. It's like their ego, which is also known as the shadow part of them. And this is a very powerful time because we're in a retrograde, and this is what it's all about. It's about you confronting those dark parts of you in order for you to open up your heart to be vulnerable to love. Without vulnerability, you won't. That's not you can't operate on a foundation with no vulnerability. It has to be vulnerability in both people, like willing to open up, willing to work with one another. Because we all have a past. Every human on this earth has a past. Nobody's perfect. But it's about being vulnerable and who you are, what you come from. I just don't think you know all there is to know about this person, and I don't think they're at a place where they feel secure enough to tell you their soul's truth. So let's see. I hear like the massive. There's a lot of people who are going through an awakening. So at the same time, don't write nobody off completely yet, because you just never know. All right, let me keep going. Yeah. You don't know if you want to keep investing in this connection. You don't know if it's worth it. You don't know if you want to keep working on it. But one thing you do know is you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your finances. But I feel like every now and then this connection pops up in your mind. And you think about this person and you wonder like, yo, what's up with them? Or you know, like what's going to happen? We had it so good. Every now and then I feel like I hear replaying memories of you two being together. Okay? All right. So let's see what's in the near future. This shows material harvest in the near future. Clarify. Yeah. This is like an offer. And I keep hearing that, like a significant impact. There's somebody who's gonna come in your, like somebody's gonna, oh man. This person is so powerful. This is an offer, like a message that you will receive in order to work on it. But you're going to be conflicted. Like when this message comes in, you're going to be conflicted about it because you're going to think about all the past drama. Yeah. You're going to think very heavily about it. Like, can I trust this person? Will this work? And it's like I said, you know that there's love there. That's unnegotiable. You know that. There's lots of love. But can we work? Because you don't want nobody running in and out your life, regardless of what they're going through. I feel like you're a very powerful person, Taurus, and you're very stern and you're very direct. I hear charismatic. Like you're very strong, you're very devoted, and I feel like what your issue is talk to me, communicate with me. Like let's work on this together. Don't run, talk. Don't hide, talk. Because if you don't tell me what's going on, I'm only going to be left to fill in the gaps. You know, so I feel like you're apprehensive about it because it's about your self-respect. Let me see. And I hear operating from defense. They could have came off very defensive. To you, you could have took this person as being selfish, but you didn't know that they had an inner battle within themselves until now. Let me see. Tell me more. You can also be with an air sign, by the way. But yeah, this is all about communication. This is all about communication coming through. This is all about you guys connecting again to see if you can work on this. This is what this is all about. You guys coming back together. I don't know, Taurus, because you even seem reluctant to even want to meet up with the person. I just don't think you want anybody wasting your freaking time. You just don't have time for it. And you know that people are imperfect. You're willing to equally invest with someone who's there. It's like you don't want to babysit nobody and you don't want to nurture someone else's wounds. I feel like you're at a very good place in your life and you just want someone who can enjoy it with you. So it's almost like, can you deal with your own baggage so we can work together? Let me see. See, and Spirit is telling you to keep an open mind. That's why I said, like, don't be so quick to write someone off. I feel like that was the message in the last reading as well. Like, can't tell you what to do. This person, that's the way to work. This person truly just seems like they need some time. All right. I'm going to pull one card for them. What is going on in the heart space of the cross watcher? And they think you turned your back on them, by the way, Taurus. They feel like you turned your back. And they're very intimidated by you. They feel like you gave up on them. Like you ain't got time. They feel like you gave up. Like you crossed them off your list. One card for the cross watcher. Yeah, for the cross watcher. They feel very left out in the cold by you. They feel very, very left out in the cold by you. I just don't think what you think is going on with them is not. And honestly, for a lot of you, Tauruses, I feel like you found out. Like you had an aha, an epiphany, or like I said, you found out. It could have been through tarot card readings. It could have been through someone coming and giving you information, but you found out that this person is struggling with addictions. Like they could be going through a dark night of the soul. You know, if you're spiritual and you understand those terms, like the shadow period, they could be going through their shadow. Maybe you already went through your shadow and you did a lot of internal work, and this is why, like you're at a different level from this person, you know? Okay. So I'm going to continue on. If this resonate with you, I'm going to continue on with the extended to find out more about this person and where this love can possibly lead, okay? I send you so much love and light.